The knives are coming out. Brooke, following Kamala's humiliating loss, the Dems are trying to find someone to blame. They're desperate. Within their own party, they're pointing fingers. They're blaming Joe Biden for not getting out sooner, for unilaterally anointing Kamala, then for pushing Joe out in the first place, then George Clooney writing the op-ed urging Joe to drop out, and then him doing it too late. Kamala's advisors are saying the polling data showed she was winning. Obama advisors are giving Kamala bad strategies. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
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 Look, is there a question?
No.
No, okay. So I read a great book called From Good to Great. And, you know, one of the principles in the book, and as the founder and executive director of my own organization, to have a successful company, and I would hope this would translate into running a successful campaign or running a country, you have to be able to have a little bit of self-reflection. Right? You have to be able to analyze what's working, what didn't work, and then make the changes that have to take place in order to succeed next time around. And that's just simply not what's happening here. They lied about Biden's condition. And then they orchestrated a coup. They put Kamala in. She was never elected. She bypassed the primaries. They installed this leader who everyone saw as a puppet of Obama. And what is so remarkable is that they spent $1 billion in 3 months. And this first 6 weeks of that campaign, she was hiding in her basement. Okay, so how are you supposed to trust a party that spends $1 billion in 3 months, loses, and then goes to say that they can run the economy? I think the American people are smart. This was all about emotion. All of the reporting was absent any type, you know, of facts. And the people have spoken. What can I say?
You know, people say, Kat, that it's like they spent $1 billion as if that's crazy, but that money did go somewhere. People got rich. It didn't really even matter that Kamala lost. There was $1 billion that got split up by you know, political operatives and whatnot. What do you think? Do you think they'll learn from their mistakes?
Probably not, because they're trashing each other.
Yeah.
And you got to take a look at what maybe you did wrong. I mean, it was so obviously transparent, and they were already kind of, you know, I want to say playing from behind, but then you're going to say something weird about that. So I'm trying to think of another way. I'm trying to think of another way to say play it from behind, but that's what I mean. Thank you guys.
It's not going to stop him.
Yeah, when they spent years telling us that Biden was okay.
Yeah.
They spent years being like, there's something wrong with you. You're a conspiracy theorist to think that Biden's okay. And then, so I feel like a lot of people with eyes who saw these videos of him were like, it doesn't really look great, right? So then they came out, and she was really a media manufactured idea more than a candidate for the longest time in most.
Yeah.
They were like, Kamala's here, right? So I think that people, I mean, they really need to admit the things that they've done wrong. Admit that some of that stuff I just said was messed up.
Yeah.
And examine that. It's not that the examinations start now. It needs to go back a few years.
Come from behind.
I know.
No, I'm not going to make some kind of sick, disgusting joke about
That's
butts.
where I was struggling. I'm like, I know exactly what I want to say, but I can't use that.
He is so going to do it.
I'm waiting.
You know he's going to do it.
I'm going to pick my moment. So, Tyrus, I want to do a little experiment with you. And
No.
No.
Right, get behind him.
Yeah. Okay. Remember how on the end of every Scooby-Doo episode, the monster gets the mask taken off?
Right.
Okay, imagine this is a Scooby-Doo episode. It was this, and then they pull the mask off. Who is the monster?
Dr. Fauci. I know, listen, I played a lot of sports in my life, and when you get your ass kicked, you want to blame the kicker, or you want to blame the coach, or you want to blame your girl calling you 2 minutes before you go on the air to complain about some you don't care about. That's not what it is. This train of horribleness started when they started telling us what we had to do with our bodies, and that if you didn't get the shot, you were basically a terrorist, and people lost jobs and they didn't care. And then all of a sudden they sent all this money out and people were stealing it and it never went to the people who were supposed to get it. You don't kind of forget that. You know, when you had to literally step in your... Now, I know a lot of men came home and got sprayed with aerosol cans.
Yes.
And had to put their clothes in a trash bag.
Yes.
And are butt naked and walk in and be like, did you get bread? And then you got to go back. And then you got to go back out. You don't forget that stuff. And then when we finally get through that, then we continue to be lied to and be told. And then lo and behold, we found out that men are horrible. And then we're told that it's okay for women with a set to punch another woman in the face. And if we question it, there's something wrong with us. So they continue to pepper. Everybody got a little bit of their shit. And eventually everybody got together. And that's why they lost. It's not because the Puerto Ricans were like, oh, we can't take a joke.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. No one's that brittle. They are.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like it was their brittle ass leadership.
Tyler, what is your analysis on this?
First of all, sounds like Tyrus needs a couple more booster shots, okay?
Well, you need a booster chair, so we'll get it together. There you go.
Well, if you need that shot, I'm always willing. To come
I'm
from
right behind you. Yeah.
He's a big guy. He's going to need about 50 boosters
You
in
do
each
it, yeah.
leg. That's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
What was your question?
I didn't really have one.
Before the height shaming?
Would they ever realize, do they have enough self-awareness to look in the mirror and go, you know what? We are responsible for this.
I can't even see in the mirror. You know, I'm looking at my forehead. You know what I'm talking. We share a kid's bathroom, you know. No, they won't. And, you know, a lot of them are deleting their Instagram pages, which, by the way, is a privilege. Because if you're a free speech person, as a comedian, I've been banned from every single social media platform. What a privilege to just delete it on your own.
Yeah.
You know? Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, no, and watching Biden joyfully end with it, that was the best speech he's ever given. I go, I would vote for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave that little smirk. He's like, we'll be right back. He's having a good day, man.
He is. That's probably the best day of his entire political
He slept
career.
well. He slept like a baby. I mean, he was always had to wear diapers, but that night, he wore two.
All right. Up next, college kids cried over Trump's landslide.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.